We have to start in Catalonia because people make a big deal out of this stat, but I was thinking about it. This is pretty remarkable. Other than Espanyol, no team from Catalonia until Sunday night had beaten Barcelona since 1993. Now, to be fair, there's all these weirdos, Lleida, L'Hospitalet.
Yeah, there are not many teams.
It's not that many, right?
Yeah.
So that's slightly fugazi stat, but it matters a lot.
Yeah.
Girona they win. They win big. Not at the Camp Nou because they don't play there. They play at the Montjuic. And they're top of the table. And many of us, me, I'll be the first one to hold my hand up, had said, all right, I want to see them when they start playing good teams. Well, this is a good team. This is a good team. It's away from home. It's a local derby. They win. They're top of the table. I don't want to overstate the significance here, but it's big.
It's massive, and they were really good value for their win too. Barca had a decent second half, I thought, with some couple of decent chances, and Lewandowski could have scored again more than the one goal that he had. He should have probably.
The goal he scored was a really, really good header. The one he missed was a really bad header. In fact, it was more of a shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. But I take nothing away from Girona's performance because they were great from start to finish. The starter did a really good job, to be fair, to be 2-1 up. Then the sub did a really good job. Stuani scoring, Valeri scoring too. And Mitchell, I think, is getting just everything right. The informed players are carrying this team everywhere on the pitch. And even all his in-game management is working too. So it's one of those moments where you must feel invincible. You must feel that you go everywhere and you cannot lose. And they've won 13 games out of 16. One defeat against Real Madrid, where actually they lost 3-0, but it was quite an even game. If you remember, they had higher XG than Real Madrid, I think, or very close. And then 2 draws, and that's it. They're top of the table with 41 points, Gab.
It's absolutely incredible what's going on. And I want to get too lost in this, but also just for the historical context of Girona. People who have never been to that part of the world might know Girona, or even if they have been, they might go, oh, Girona, that's an airport, right? Now, Girona to Barcelona is a little bit like Newark to New York City, right? It's kind of, it's a big place, but not that long ago, they were in the 6th tier of the Spanish football pyramid.
It's a small town, 100,000 people live there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people around there, but I think psychologically, Girona is also the airport where the cheapo airlines land, because Barcelona have their own airport. But if you go take the budget, that's what they know it for. And basketball, where they actually have a great tradition. So I think psychologically, and people have said, a lot of Girona fans are Barcelona fans. So the Barcelona fans are like, oh, I can't be bothered to go into town this weekend or whatever. I couldn't get a ticket. I'll go watch my local team, Girona, right? And they'll probably support Barcelona when they're on TV. Yeah. But now, I think this is what makes it so hard psychologically for Xavi. And you said before, you fear for him? You mean fear that
I'm a bit worried. I'm worried because...
What worries you?
So
that they might not finish top 4?
The lack of consistency in their performance. So they're capable of a very good hour against Real Madrid, a very good hour against Atletico Madrid. And then there's games where they're just completely just not there, or certainly not at the level that you would expect them to be, or at the level that they were before in those games I mentioned. I worry that he doesn't seem at time to understand the situation. After the game against Girona, he said the line that they are in transition. This is his 3rd season. What transition? Where do you transition from? What, from Messi leaving? From you arriving at the club 3 years ago? What is the transition that he's talking about? I don't understand. So I don't want him to be in denial of where this team is, which is, right now, you have to say, among the top 4, Girona, Real Madrid, Atletico, and them, they are the worst team of the 4. The other 3 are better than them.
Some might say Real Sociedad are better than them too.
Well, yeah.
Some might say.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd go that far. But what really struck me about this was, and look, I thought Barcelona did create a lot. If this game had finished 5-4 to Barcelona, I don't think it would have been a scandal at all. The problem is the 4 goals conceded. I thought defensively, they were seriously all over the shop. And some
mistakes
of that,
everywhere.
Some of that has to do, people made a big deal out of Miguel Gutierrez coming inside. Also late in the game when we see Alejandro Balde effectively playing it at center back. Now, I understand why I did that. Joao Cancelo attacking, whatever. But come on. Yeah. Seriously? And Jules Koundé, I thought, another bad performance from him I don't want to dump it all on him.
No, but
again, I think there's also
the third goal is the one that killed the game, and that's his fault.
And there are individuals who are also letting Xavi down.